previously on Talk That Talk.
Because also, in addition to that, playing devil's advocate, right? So if we're talking about wearing apparel or what have you, I've seen plenty of pictures, whether it came from Goodwill, whether it came from the thrift store, whether it came from people who do not know, don't know, right? So if for whatever reason, if I'm part of the storm, right, and I threw my storm shit away and gave it to Goodwill or what have you, whoever picks it up, that's on me that I put it out there to be picked up. Not on them for picking it up, because who knows what situation that they were in. A shirt is a shirt. It's something on their back to cover themselves, right? Not necessarily, okay, well, let me read this. Let me get on Google. Let me see what do these words mean. Like nobody's doing that. So in terms of that, if we're talking about that, then that's a little different. So I don't agree with that. There are times where said situations have that outcome.
But what about this, Maya? The other part of that is this. Everybody didn't go to college. Everybody don't know what fraternities and sororities are. Exactly. Everybody don't know what the Spartan Legion or the Ocean or whatever that may be. They don't know what that is. Everybody doesn't. And here we go with overvaluing our importance again, right? You let's use your example, Maya. Somebody goes to a thrift store. They're in the thrift store buying clothes because they don't have the funds to go somewhere else and get, some of the creature comforts that we are accustomed to.
Sure.
So show a little damn compassion, people. Like, are y'all like a person goes to the store?
Or don't send it there.
Right.
Right. My old shirts are in this thing over here. I say every summer I'm gonna make a quilt with these old Zayta shirts.
Exactly.
And they ain't never, but they right here. You know what I'm saying? That's to my point, that's our fault. I'll never forget, I was driving down Military Highway. I lose umbrellas. So I have never owned a Zayta umbrella. Never, because I know what I do with them. I was riding down Military Highway. It was a man with a golf-sized Delta umbrella. He clearly was homeless. And I was like, well, Lord. But he needed an umbrella. And somebody threw it away, misplaced it or whatever. And he was walking in the rain, getting where he needed to go.
And that person might not have a phone to look up.
Exactly.
What is triangle E circle with a line through it? What is that? Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
and if you don't, and some stuff, I've had some older sorors, when they really wanted to get rid of some stuff, they've been a Zayta for 50 years, they'll burn it, or pass it down or do something. But that's on us if it end up in the wrong hands, straight up. As far as names being off, I do think it's a little bit different. And I love the Legion till I die, straight up. But to me, it's a little different. And the thing is that these are still students and they didn't come up with the name. So just like I said, when we talked about the Greek stuff before, I didn't blame them. I blamed the parents.
But that's what I did too, Portia. When I left PV, I'm not a PV alum. So what did I do? I called Julian. Hey, dog, you want all this, or I call people that I know that are associated with PV. You want this stuff? Because it's out of respect to PV. You know what I'm saying? Like, I no longer work there. Sure. I'm not about to be wearing a bunch of PV stuff at UConn, right? But on the other hand, Portia, using Greek as an example, that's also a way of bonding. It's passing that old stuff down. I wish somebody would pass me a 1980s Omega shirt.
I want the sweater though. I want one of them old.
That's what I was about to say. Dr. Haywood gave me.
I want that joint to be 90 years old, because them joints was a different kind of material. I want somebody to just.
Dr. Haywood gave me. Dr. Haywood gave me
sweater I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I can't fit it, but I sure want it.
Dr. Haywood, Portia, let me have his for about like a month and a half.
He got the
from 1968. It still had a throw up spot right here. And I could not fit that sweater, but you better believe I put my big ass in that. Oh, yeah, boy, I got on this 68 sweater, dog, throwing the hooks up like this. Rude, dog. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There it is. Because I had Dr. Haywood's sweater. And now I had a sweater made for myself. Like you said, Portia, that thing ain't got the thickness, none of that. Like
it's not the same. Yep. I want one of them old 1950 joints. Like,
yes, sir.
Old.
Give me one of them 58 daddies.
Hey. Yes, sir. Hey, that's some different stuff. They don't even make that no more. Sign me up. If it's a soror out there, you are willing to bless me.
Yep. And make sure when you call her, make sure that you put that T on that Zeta.
Please don't.
She will cuss you out.
Not Smitty yourself.
Yes.
It's my entire chapter. I was made this way. Shout out to Zeta Gamma.
Even with the name of the chapter, you better put that T on it. You put it put it on there if you want.
We had these shirts one time that say "Pronounce my T's or you'll be ignored."
You don't say Delta, do you? You don't say Delta. Maya, I got cussed out, but go ahead.
So real quick, or it may be quick, it may not be quick. If someone does have the name of your organization, let's say someone does have the Silkettes or the Dizzies or
but even that, Julian, right. we copying Dizzy Gillespie. But our section is named after a person.
Our section is named the Dizzy Axe, not Dizzy Gillespie. You know what I'm saying? So it's a play off his name, but that's not the point. The point that I'm saying is, what if there is an organization or a group that does have that name, but is a bad representation of said name? You know what I'm saying? There's somebody out there called the Dizzy Hacks who's like 4 people in the section and can't none of them play past middle C. This sounds terrible.
In the grits.
Right.
And that's
Are we talking about high school?
High school. Yeah, people.
Because if it's
community groups.
I'm gonna go. Listen, if they ain't getting as much clout or. And this might be where the dogs is at, making more money than we are off our name. I don't care. But, if somebody pop up and they like a competition squad and they going around raking up and getting coins off of Silk Air, this has got me questioning. I was asking yesterday, like, we got a couple of different things that we go by. Do we need to go ahead and do this? Is this about to be a new thing? Because it's scary out here. Like, I don't know what I would do with all this. We get the girls hot shit every year. So I don't even know what I would do if.
But it's weird though, right, Portia? Because I don't see, like, Southern is not selling dancing doll shirts to random people.
No, they're not.
So that's the part that
but you can make it. You can make it.
Yeah,
you can make it.
I don't get it.
You can make it.
I like when the AKAs was ready, man. I ain't never seen so many angry AKs in my life. When Amanda Seals had that thing on,
I thought you were talking about that 08 shirt that came out with all the glittery daddies.
Tight. They got that.
I'm gonna tell y'all, as somebody who reads, because they had a blue and white one, blue and silver one that said 20 on it. We don't own that. We don't own that number. I had to tell some sorors, y'all is wrong as hell. We do not own blue or white or 20. That thing says nothing related to Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated, man. Build a bridge, get over it.
Hey, even her sorority had a emphasized T.
Yes.
But what about? But the flip side of that is this, and I've said this on the show many times, y'all. We got to learn how to monetize what we do. Because look at what Morehouse and Spellman are doing.
Polo.
Hold up, before we go into that, because that's actually going into the next question.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So then if we're going to do that, then let's go ahead and just bring it back all the way around. Welcome everybody to Talk That Talk. We have the unfiltered, unscripted, uncomfortable conversations about band, HBCU band culture, music education, and more, man. Y'all go ahead and smash that like, daddy. If you're in the chat room, if you're watching us on Facebook, man, y'all go ahead and smash it, man. Also, please make sure you subscribe to the Passionate Network and turn on notifications. You're going to want to turn on notifications because tomorrow the feature is going to be up, and I know y'all can't wait to hear what these ladies got to say. So I know that y'all need to go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications. Also, this episode will be on all your podcasts and networks. Just type in Real Talk That Talk, or you can go to Apple Podcasts and type in Talk That Talk. Rick was already kind of moving into the direction, so let me go ahead and ask the question, and then Rick, you can go ahead and kick it off. Should we be more well-versed on LLCs, trademark, copyright laws, etc.?
Halifax, yeah. like